Hi there guys, Stuart here from Marshall Music, and tonight on Stu Chats with the lockdown sessions, I have with me a wonderful bass player, a wonderful human being, Rochelle Rautenbach. She's very, very good on the bass guitar. She's very humble and she's very, you downplay your skills a lot, which is, humbleness is a nice attribute to have.
Yep.
But this lady can play the bass guitar very well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
How did you start with music?
Well, I was brought up in a home full of music.
Yeah.
And I think I started playing when I was about 4 or 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started playing keys, and it just developed from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you change to bass?
I always loved it.
Okay.
I always loved it, and it's always been a big passion of mine. And I just started, and my brother actually inspired me to start.
Okay.
And just bought a bass and started.
You're very lucky that you were raised in a musical family.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
I know.
I always see that, like in all these interviews, like all the best musos, they're like, yeah, well, I was raised in a musical family. It's like it's such a huge advantage to have.
It is.
So you're very lucky. Yeah.
It is.
And then, so what? You've been playing bass since you were what, 6 or 7? Or?
No, I'm a late bloomer. I started when I think I was 25 when I started playing bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're essentially a keyboard player. You're as good on keys as on.
No, I won't say that. I won't say that. I've got knowledge of it.
Yeah. All the theory.
You've got to constantly play to know your instrument. So I know my way around, but I won't session.
It's that muscle memory thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I always say this is that I think that, and I wish I had also not started on keys, but played keys in conjunction with guitar, just for that, the understanding of theory and.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
I'm useless on keys. Absolutely
Sorry.
terrible. And then when did you get into? Well, you said you started sort of bass properly at 25, and then.
Yeah.
Who have you been playing with? You mentioned off camera you played for a certain Ronan Keating.
Well, yeah.
Tell us about that gig.
That was a once-off thing. It was for a F&B, I think a Starlight Classic thing. It was in Durban and in Umhlanga. And at that stage I was a session bass player for Guppy.
Yeah.
And he was one of the artists that was booked, and it was the full Durban Philharmonic Orchestra behind us, and then he was actually one of the artists, Ronan Keating. So we played, I think, 1 or 2 songs with him, so that was quite cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. He's quite big.
Yeah.
So who else have you played with? What other big names apart from Guppy?
Well, it's you're mostly predominantly in the Afrikaans scene.
Yeah.
I've been with Dewald Wasserval for a while now. And just on and off with pretty much everyone.
Yeah, you've been pretty successful in the Afrikaans scene, which is huge.
It is huge.
It's a huge scene.
It is huge, yeah.
It makes the English rock scene like.
It's a pity though, it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll back me up on this. It's really, what I really, really respect about the Afrikaans scene is the loyalty of the fans.
That's true.
They support, they go to the shows, they're buying the CDs, they're buying the merch, it's really like amazing.
Yeah.
Whereas in the English rock scene, it's,
it's a shame though.
But I think that's because, and tell me what you think, I think it's because the English rock scene, like, there's too many overseas bands who are not better, but the same as the sort of English rock bands in South Africa. So it's much more diluted,
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's true.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Gear-wise.
Yes.
What sort of gear did you start off using, and how's it evolved, and what are you using now, and why?
My first bass guitar that I had was a Warwick bass.
Okay,
second-hand
cool.
Warwick. It's actually, I can't remember the guy's name. I bought it from, can't remember the shop's name. Anyway, great bass.
Yeah.
And then I moved on from there. I had a Fender Jazz for a while. I kind of like just played around and didn't really get the guitar that I wanted. And then one day I walked into the shop and I was looking at anyway, I can't remember the names right now. You're making me nervous. But
camera shy, you know, all the pressure.
there was a G&L guitar, bass guitar, 5-string hanging there, and the guy said to me, "This is your guitar," and I was like, I don't know. I think I still played around with it for sheer.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And then he said, "No, but this is your guitar. You have to just take it home and play it and see what happens." And I took it home and I just never took it back.
Did you pay them for it?
Yes, I did.
And that's still your main.
That's still my
your
main bass.
squeeze.
I would never get rid of that guitar. It'll go down.
And you're a
with me.
5-string girl, hey?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And amp that I play at the moment, I used to play mock bass, and then from there I moved up. I do enjoy the Ampeg sound. So right now I've got an Ampeg 6x10 cab with a SVT 6 Pro.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Good news is Ampeg stopped making those for a while, I think. And now I've heard a rumor, I'm not sure exactly why, but or what exactly, but Ampeg are producing high-end American amps again, which is good news.
Oh, well, that's great.
Because they were in trouble for a while, so it's good news. So it's a great brand.
Well, that's good that you're telling me that, because I was thinking of getting rid of mine.
Don't.
But I won't.
No, don't.
I won't.
It's not a seller's market at the moment.
Anyway.
Keep it,
Yeah.
And your thoughts on the lockdown and how's it affected you, and is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
There is. I do believe there is.
Yeah.
Me and my brother were talking the other day, and it's like he says it's a reset button that's happening. So it's hard, but we've just got to hold on for now.
Yeah.
I literally lost in one day, and I think it's for everybody like that. I don't even have to say it, but I lost all my shows for the rest of the year. It's all postponed till next year. It was first postponed for a couple of months, and then when the lockdown was extended, everything was postponed till next year, and some of them just cancelled. So it's hectic. It's from having an income to literally no income. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, let's hope it changes soon.
There's definitely, I think there will be light at the end of the tunnel. I believe that once the lockdown's done and everything's back to normal, I think there will be a lot of shows. People will be hungry to go out. And
100%.
I believe that. I do believe that.
I tend to agree. It's going to be like a massive splurge.
But it doesn't make up for the money that you lost.
No, but definitely people will start going out more. I saw on Facebook there's like pictures of the London pubs were reopened on the weekend or something.
I saw those
and they just show pictures of women vomiting and men puking everywhere and partying. It's funny.
I think it'll be the same, I must be honest.
So, final question.
Yes.
If you could go to dinner, spend a dinner evening with one bass player in the world, living or dead, who would it be and why?
It'll be Sting.
Wow.
It'll be Sting.
Cool.
Definitely be Sting. Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. You know, a lot of people don't kind of see him as a bass player, but
It'll be him.
I mean, he's absolutely, I can't argue with that. That's a good answer. You don't even have to say why.
I don't have to.
I mean, pretty much, one of the best songwriters of the last 30 years. Best
He's
musician.
Phenomenal
Bass player.
And then I would say if he doesn't want to, I'll ask
he
Brian.
He would want to.
I'll ask Brian Adams.
But he's not a bass player.
He does play bass.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, also like magnificent songwriter. How does Sting play what he plays and sing at the same time? How does he do it?
No, that's practice. I think it's like second nature to him. Once you start practicing singing and playing, you kind of know.
But it's just
it's
so easy on guitar because you just like up and down 16th notes in rhythm with. But bass is so off.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, no, it's just practice. It's just practice. Definitely just practice.
Amazing. I don't know how you do it. Rochelle, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
She was very nervous. She's so nervous. You did so well.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. That's all for now, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.